Abner Zwillman was a prominent figure in the criminal underworld in the early to mid-20th century. Known as the Al Capone of New Jersey, Zwillman was a powerful mob boss with ties to various illegal activities such as bootlegging, gambling, and labor racketeering. Early life. Abner Zwillman was born on July 27, 1904, in Newark, New Jersey. Growing up in a Jewish family, he became involved in criminal activities at a young age. Career. Zwillman rose to power as a bootlegger during the Prohibition era, where he made a fortune smuggling and distributing alcohol. He was known to be a savvy businessman and a ruthless enforcer, quickly earning a reputation for his violent tactics. Political donations. Abner Zwillman used his wealth and power for various purposes, including making political donations. Despite his criminal activities, he managed to establish connections with various politicians and influential figures through his donations. Zwillman's political donations were part of his strategy to maintain and expand his influence. By contributing to political campaigns and causes, he aimed to secure protection, gain favors, and potentially manipulate the justice system in his favor. His financial support often came with strings attached, as he expected some form of return on his investments. However, Zwillman's connections to politicians through donations eventually led to scrutiny and investigation. Law enforcement agencies and the government started to investigate his activities, including his financial contributions and potential acts of corruption. Philanthropist. Despite his criminal reputation, Zwillman was also known for his philanthropic endeavors. He was involved in various charitable activities, including donating money to hospitals, schools, and other community organizations. Some even saw him as a modern-day Robin Hood, using his ill-gotten gains to help those in need. However, Zwillman's philanthropy was not without controversy. Many questioned the source of his wealth and criticized his attempts to buy respectability through charitable donations. Some believed that his donations were merely a front to cover up his criminal activities and gain social acceptance. Prohibition. During Prohibition, Zwillman controlled a significant portion of the illegal alcohol trade in New Jersey. He had connections with other prominent mobsters of the time, including Lucky Luciano and Meyer Lansky. Al Capone of New Jersey. Zwillman's influence and power earned him the nickname Al Capone of New Jersey, highlighting his notoriety within the criminal underworld. Death. Abner Zwillman's death remains shrouded in mystery and controversy to this day. On February 27, 1959, Zwillman was found hanging in the basement of his mansion in West Orange, New Jersey. His death was ruled a suicide by hanging, but many questions lingered about the circumstances surrounding his demise. Given Zwillman's connections to organized crime and his reputation as a powerful mob boss, conspiracy theories quickly emerged suggesting that he may have been murdered. Some believed that his death was orchestrated by rival mob factions or by law enforcement agencies seeking to bring him down. Despite these suspicions, no conclusive evidence of foul play was ever found, and the official cause of death remained suicide. Zwillman's passing marked the end of an era in organized crime, as he was one of the last of the old-school mob bosses to hold significant influence in the criminal underworld. To this day, the circumstances of Abner Zwillman's death continue to intrigue and captivate those interested in the history of organized crime and the murky world of the mafia. Despite his criminal activities, Zwillman was known for his philanthropy within the Jewish community. He was involved in various charitable endeavors, leading some to view him in a more positive light despite his criminal past. Abner Zwillman's story is a complex one, highlighting the blurred lines between crime and charity, morality and legality. His life raises important questions about the nature of philanthropy, the limits of forgiveness, and the complicated legacy of those who straddle the line between good and evil.